The video will start in 8. Cancel. Manchester United were reminded of how far they still have to go after being beaten by Real Madrid in the Super Cup. Jose Mourinho has added 3 new faces this summer, but United struggled to contend with Europe's best side for large parts in Skopje. Casemiro opened the scoring for Real in the first half before the excellent Isco made it 2-0. United hit back through Romelu Lukaku, but they couldn't find a leveler as serial winners Real lifted another trophy. Here are 5 talking points from the game. United's Europa League final win over Ajax was billed as men versus boys, such was their dominant display. But in Skopje, the Red Devils were sent back to school by the greatest team in the world right now. Real weren't even at full throttle either, but United struggled to get anywhere near them with Toni Kroos, Luka Modric and the outstanding Isco running the show. United will be competitive in next season's Champions League, but they have a long way to go to challenge Europe's best. And don't forget, this was a real team without Cristiano Ronaldo for 83 minutes. For a holding midfielder, Casemiro doesn't half have a knack of popping up with goals on the big stage. He scored in the Clásico last season before striking Real's crucial second in the Champions League final. And he continued where he left off here, firing past De Gea for the opening goal. The Brazilian got in behind Lindelof before slotting in with his left foot, having hit the crossbar moments earlier. While the BBC gets the headlines, Casemiro continues to be a hugely influential member of this all-conquering Real side. Lukaku found the back of the net for Manchester United in his first major game for the club since completing a £75 million from Everton. But his goal, a tap-in from 6 yards, merely papered over the cracks of what was a lacking performance from the man brought in to replace Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Sure, the Belgian will need time to settle at his new club, and has already proved he can regularly find the back of the net during United's pre-season tour of the US. But for the most part Lukaku struggled to exert his dominance on this game, and was uncharacteristically wasteful in front of goal. In the first half his positioning let him down. He was caught offside following a passage of play from Ander Herrera and squandered a chance. He also failed to make things difficult for the aging Sergio Ramos in the center of the Madrid defense. At the start of the window, Jose Mourinho provided Ed Woodward with his summer wish list. He wanted 4 new signings in key positions. 3 have arrived, but will that last one come through the door? United were keen on Ivan Perisic but appear to have cooled their interest, while Serge Aurier would only provide competition for Antonio Valencia. Their lack of width was pretty telling in Skopje, while they are crying out for a natural left-sided player. United have 23 days to get one to keep Jose happy. In his pre-match press conference, Jose Mourinho suggested United could move for Gareth Bale if he didn't start in Skopje. According to the United boss, if he didn't feature in the Super Cup then it would appear he wasn't in Zinedine Zidane's plans. Zidane had the perfect response with Bale unsurprisingly named in the Real starting lineup. The Welshman was quiet by his standards but thundered a shot against the bar after the break. United's hopes of landing Bale look to be rather bleak.